I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to the review. Slightly different tack we're sailing here. Um, Nigel will explain all to you, won't you?
Well, we're looking at Aldi's teas in particular. Their specially selected range. They've got two, which are a bit posher than the rest.
Hmm.
So it's their English breakfast fine tea
Yeah.
and also their Earl Grey speciality tea.
Okay. Now,
I
as
quite
far as
like the boxes. They look posh. I
they
like
look posh, but they are the boxes that fall to pieces, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the small ones, so I think you can get big ones like that.
They don't like, yeah,
But the small ones are a little bit better.
have a bit
Anyway,
more
kick,
integrity.
yeah, we'll kick off with the English breakfast tea.
Okay.
Uh, both our teas here we've given 4 minutes because it was
Absolutely.
recommended 3 to 5, so we went straight to the center.
Yes, indeed.
Anyway, cheers.
Chin chin, it looks like a lovely cup of tea.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a decent cup of tea.
it's not bad.
That's really quite a decent cup of tea. That is that's a known right. Okay, it's not quite what I expect a breakfast tea to be
No,
because it's a bit punchier than a breakfast tea.
well,
Do you know what I
breakfast
mean?
teas are meant to be a bit punchy. I think breakfast teas. I've got to look up what the definition of a breakfast tea.
It's a good point.
I thought breakfast teas were meant to be quite punchy and strong.
This
So
has quite a watery end, I think.
it has. I'm just wondering whether that might have benefited from 5 minutes rather than the four. But
Yeah, but that's
it's sort of enveloped by wateriness, isn't it? Oh,
mm,
it's got a great punch at the start, and then you notice just a little bit of watery around the periphery of your taste buds.
yes.
That makes sense.
Um,
It's okay. It's
I'm a little bit disappointed because the drinks that we've been getting from we've been doing a Aldi versus Lidl type thing, and these drinks have been punching above their weight, haven't they?
and I was hoping for a little bit more from this.
So's I, which is why I'm a little bit disappointed.
Anyway, we'll put this to aside for a minute. Let's have a go at the Earl Grey because this is I quite like a old cup of Earl Grey.
Yeah, love an Earl Grey.
Oh, it's got that aroma. It's got quite a nice aroma actually.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
It's got a lovely citrus bergamot.
yeah, that
Actually, I'm going to taste it before I look at the instruction of the
now
ingredients.
this has the
Pardon?
aroma of a Marks and Spencer's Earl Grey,
All right.
which I wasn't too keen on. I don't know what to make of this.
No. I
Right, it's definitely Earl Grey. It's not
I've
it's well
I
done. Whether I like it or not is a different matter.
right. Hang on. Just going to yes. This has got the term flavorings on it. Usually when you're looking at Earl Grey, if it says oil of bergamot, what it is traditionally what Earl Grey's flavored with,
Yes.
which is hideously expensive. So a lot of flavorings are used to bulk up the flavorings, if you like. So
Such
they
as
might use
lemon and
grapefruit,
grapefruit.
orange, and
Yeah.
yeah. So when it's flavorings, they've done it cheap. But the Earl Grey flavor on this, I quite like. But I
It's
think the underlying tea is not of the highest quality.
no. I'd go with that. Both of these teas have been a little bit disappointing. I the flavoring, right? Okay, yes, you're right. The flavoring is excellent, given the fact that it's flavorings and not
Yes.
bergamot.
Well, they
Um,
might have a little bit of bergamot in there,
yeah,
but Yeah. I'll tell you what, Anders, let's see these teas off and we'll get back with, because as they cool, different properties come through. So we'll finish them off, and then when we finish the cuppers, we'll have a better conclusion.
Here, here. Okay. That's interesting. I said tonight, should we go back in there? And talk stuff? And he went, "Oh, I'll just have a quick taste." And I'd forgotten to do that. We've been just nattering for a bit. I've had a little bit more Earl Grey. As it's got a little bit cooler, it's got a bit more acceptable.
I think they both have got more acceptable as they cool down.
Okay.
The wateriness in the the English breakfast tea, I'm not noticing as it's cooled.
No.
It's okay. Yeah,
Well, I was going to say both of these have got better as they've cooled down,
yeah.
but tea isn't to be drunk.
No.
Cool.
Well, there's no rules, Anders.
There are no rules, but at the
If
same
you like a
time,
tea like that, so be it.
yeah.
Uh, to conclude, I'm just disappointed with both of them.
Yes, it
They're
and this
trying
is
hard, but they lack ability.
yes, you do. Um, and the thing is that they are disappointing because everything we've tasted so far from Lidl and Aldi have
That,
both been exceptional.
yes, yeah, yeah.
They really have. The coffees, the tea, they've both. I mean, Aldi have brought forward a decaf tea that's acceptable. Who knew?
Yeah, we've been gobsmacked with the quality,
The
and
qualities have been just
but this
exceptional.
is that thing. My expectations were actually quite high for this,
Yeah,
and I've just come away disappointed.
it's very reminiscent of the film I went to see last week, Kong and Godzilla.
Right.
I was expecting it to be crap, and it was not. So I
Oh,
was overjoyed with it. It was 10 out of 10.
but
Not
that's
quite, not quite that, but it was better than
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Your expectations, if it goes either way of it gets amplified, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Uh, but to be fair, I'd say out the two, the Earl Grey is a little bit more acceptable than the English
I
breakfast.
think so, but in fairness, when I mean, I don't know how they stack up. It'll be interesting to see how they stack up against their um the Twinings Earl Grey and things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But again, you got to look at these two and look at the price points, and they're both extraordinarily cheap.
Yes, and that's if you're on a budget, the Earl Grey, uh, that's
Yeah.
worth a punt, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Okay. So I think we're done here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's nick off then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.